I don't know. I found it really cute. And it was. This is a nice aesthetic to be boxed in. So hello everyone. Here we are. I officially have what I've been wanting to put up for a while, which is this little here's what you can request sort of thing. Literally just we can talk about anything. The chat's open. I'm happy to do covers. I'm happy to do anything. But this is also a good time to test the stream audio. One, two, three, four. Yeah, about that. Yeah. Okie dokie, mokie no go won't be going slowly. Because but everybody's so terrified it's lonely. Little kiddos that inside it low key. How to find that the high def is seen so lowly. Please target, please don't stop to drop you through the floor like Pico Park. B2B along the downbeat, Ringo Starr, and not even F and F can make this beat go smart. Look, take the mouth speakers, O2 to need a break. Fuck your ears so bad that you're hearing A. Leave you so deaf and dead out of speaker broken tongue when your apple refills on the clapper in your cackling ears. When it comes to punches and raps, terrors is fast. Time to tear apart terror's part. Terrible start, so shoot terror, I'll shoot terrors and step far before a new era is stupid. Ever since on it, the edgeless talk, dabba dee, dabba da. Blue wanna be fun of me, rather die. Step off your high horse, I'll stick you in a hearse, bury you deep, put terror down to earth. Can you even listen to the world around you? Orange Oreo, turn it down. No, I know the noise cancellation is great, but just because you haven't heard any complaints, keep some choices of breaking Pico's poison, breaking Pico's phones, so Pico peek out poison, dimming the screen, I'm taking you back to the retro days, and choppy sound back to be the only Mr. Pico 8. Terraforming any ideas is hot air. If you wanna get up in my side, show me the vision, but don't let me get a build a bit saying it's a different word. Your mouth is from the cubes at your face, it's like you're ready to give the bird. So if you're gonna stand my pace, I guess you'll be a face again. There's nothing left in that. A raise ahead as I'll be raised ahead. Body until it's be body until there is no trace of your face when I'm finished. The white glove service, get the others in it. He can punch you in a nanosecond. I wouldn't call you fire. This was hardly a match. This scar is a scratch, but throw you apart with no material. And both of us were started from scratch. How are we doing, everyone? Hello, Wick. Hello, Verminator. We're gonna have some fun today. I don't know what we're doing, but hopefully we have some fun. Doing well, you? I'm doing good. I am feeling really hopeful about this stream, but that's about it. I'm feeling really good. Thank you so much. Alright, so here we are. We basically sit in silence until someone suggests or does something about what you could possibly request here. Well, now you've had more options than you've ever had before. As you can see on this side, you can request rap battles for me to cover, rap battles for me to react to, rap battles for me to throw on the fast rap spreadsheet, which I haven't done on here before. Yeah, just a bunch of different stuff over here. So We can do a reaction. Nothing stopping me from doing a reaction. I already have a battle in mind that I know I'm going to react to this stream because it just came out. But otherwise, yeah, I'm okay with reactions. Reactions are easier on my voice, actually. Are you open to watching ciphers? Okay, I can. I'm not the hugest fan of ciphers. I know you had a cipher you wanted me to react to. But, yeah, I'm not the hugest fan of ciphers. You may throw one at me, because I have been proven wrong before, and there are definitely ciphers that I do like, but it's not my specialty. Not particularly my type of thing, but here we are. I've got Pico vs. Terrorist. If you don't want to, I won't force you. It's okay. I am not particularly a cipher person. If there's any cipher I don't mind, it's rap cipher, and that's it. What battle have I not done before? I've got like so many different karaoke's on this thing. Surely there's a battle I haven't done yet. Literally today, Freshie dropped 2 new instrumentals. Woo! I am no longer in that Patreon. Why does money have to be complicated? Why must money be so hard for the Australians? And I guess I can try this battle. Let me. Oh, good. I still get notifications from every single Patreon I've ever been a part of, so it's just like. Do I have? I do. Okay. I'm gonna do this one though, if I can find it. Here's the scoop, there's only one rule. After cloud goes first. Or even if you make a people, have you ground to dirt. I knew I smelt a rat when I walked in this Chuck E. Cheese. Looked like the tricked rabbit if he gets so cracked to teeth. Then come join my circus. And I'll prescribe you with some hard pain. I'll put in my 2 cents, working through your arcade. As Mystery Incorporated's watching you descend through matters. Such a ghost and cottage shaggy just to even catch him. Oof, my bad. I forgot you were fragile. I forgot you were a horrible father who busted a lobby of animatronic with all of his offerings inside of their bodies and how but the slaughter mortality, but soon you got him. Was really lost at this too. It's the only time you and your family were locked in. This revenant's a fraud, there's no contest. I've been 20 nodes of fuck up God in my complex. He's left you like God, just smoke your back. Sword star left you unread, unlike your band with your lower dumps.
Just in face of a king. I'm fairly certain I am not one you're harming. One an army as one man who's armless. Cause the improbability cause your grey land. So if I grey if you want your world to fade fast. Seek a different golden arches in your wind plan. What out of a stone Ronald go fetch me a Big Mac. You're the auditor's puppet, not a jack in the box. Right in my stomach before I bound to a fraud. Once he got what he wanted, you were cast from the plot. Never needed a halo, I was always
a soundboard, pressing buttons on the soundboard. How'd you let the gods escape? They didn't even have doors. Thing around the audit office when audio replay loose. I just can't believe you even let them click or train you. Ever since Scott Carter left the new that took that fool so who to still wool over all our eyes. The overused code only kept alive until they figured out a new foe. Your entire legacy is just a living tombstone.
My animatronics carry the lineage. Seems the both of us only grew with us singing. The band buds, the bomb explode like crazy. Numbers like the circus, never made for babies. Feel the effect of clown and shock you don't be more dead. A permanently birth, no reflection of your forehead. Chris crinkles like if you this firmly. The rest of your hair back as Christmas came early. Short of what this doctor in an early assignment. I assumed that you had lost my mind before they were biting it. Find his knee reached the night and track his mental lethal end. Somewhere beneath Nevada, I know we'll meet again.
The whispery voice is to make up for the tricky voice being terrible this early in the morning. Oh my days. Was that too quiet? Could you hear the whispery voice? I'm not sure. It's a good whispery voice? Okay. Then it was heard. Thank you. We are like 15 minutes into the stream and my water bottle's empty. This is your cue to request stuff while I go and refill my water bottle. What do I think about covering your cover? I could absolutely cover your cover. Do you have... I'll ask for the same stuff, lyrics and instrumental. I probably have the instrumental somewhere. see if I can find. No, I know where I'd have it. Yep. If you can send the lyrics, I'll cover the cover. Coverception. Okay. It'll take a bit for the lyrics because Link's made a few changes from what you wrote. Okay. That's fine. I can do another thing in the meantime. In the meantime, let's get this reaction out of the way. Let me find the battle. Alright, let's... Holy, this is static.
It's the retro future getting metro booming. You're just anesthetic that'll get me snoozing.
I do remember this battle from the albums. But again, a lot of these are still reactions because, yeah, and I sort of feel sad saying this, but I don't remember much things for the album, and I think that's going to ultimately take a toll on how people view my album. So, which is annoying. Oh well.
There's no question who is the one best to do it. All your efforts to win
That's an awesome visual.
against arrows fruitless.
Arrows fruitless.
I'm the face of a better future. You just weird core with less text on. You've been getting glossed over by the web ever since the days of web gloss. I got the Y2K style, I'm retrofitted. You're so watered down, I can let it efficient. Call me Aeropostale cause I'm in your driven. While your dream core cause you click with children.
Your dream core because you clicked with children. Holy.
I think I've seen you round before. What was your aesthetic called? Oh yeah, right, clownfish core. And of course the surrealist is the realist, not the seapunk, overused and talentless. Frutiger, Aquafina. You're all sunshine and rainbows, your utopia's a lie, bordering on parody with all of your weird AI. You corporate
There's definitely some weird flows here, but I think that's part of the aesthetic.
shill. I would never give in to your evil greed. Your vids are putting me to sleep. Is easy.
If that's a user, that's awesome.
You pathetic aesthetic, go back to Redicate. All your suburbias look like a frame out of Peppa Pig.
They really do. God damn.
If you think I'm part of your symphony, then you gotta be kidding me. I'll eliminate your liminal space like an ARG-15. Your scares are rectangles on some screensaver.
Do that again.
Your suburbias look like a frame out of Peppa Pig. If you think I'm part of your symphony, then you gotta be kidding me. I'll eliminate your liminal space like an ARG-15.
Fast rap list, anybody? I think, possibly.
Scares are rectangles on some screensavers tacked on. I'll take this win naturally. Eco rap battles. You took a look at
Your what?
angles on some screensavers tacked on. I'll take this win naturally. Eco rap battles. You took
Oh, eco. Nice.
a look at Vaporwave's homework and then you copied off. Like the only entity in your Steam game, you dropped the ball.
I'm finding Nemo, you annoy, I bring Anamoya, yeah.
You annoy and I bring Anamoya. I did not think I would see the word Anamoyev outside of a... Wow. Anamoyev is an awesome word. And the perfect way to describe what I'm seeing here. That is Anamoya. That is just Anamoyev in a footnote. Thank you for finding the perfect use of this word, because it's such a lovely word.
I've been getting to make things this way before they coin your term. Your Aurora, Zora, Borealis, Orphic Cinder, Dormant, and dead in the water, more head than a dorsal fin. Like Microsoft Fist, so you're testing my patience. Get false hope, like how it feels to spread misinformation. Yeah, and both PlayStation and Xbox put you on hold, cause like the Wii U, you were dead on a rival console.
Crazy battle. You don't know what Anamoya is? Anamoya is the feeling of really deep feeling of nostalgia for something you have never seen before. That is how I'm describing that. It's exactly what this does. This takes you back to a time I was never alive. What an awesome battle. That was really cool. Just, yeah, and some of the flows in that too are crazy. The thing I love the most about having literal covers is that the flow doesn't change, and that's the point. No, I closed the wrong tab. I had 2 tabs and I closed the wrong one. Okay. Rap, Cypher, Tess versus Link. See, for a second I got thrown off there because I didn't hear the 2. Anyway. I'm all up in your face here while Link's the base beside me. I'll just push into the side so we get replaced by Biden. Graduated and it looks like I'm a target. Had to fall in front of a shady as fuck Links in the black market. Pull out 2 balls and then we can close it up for me. But comments from me, you're undone by this dummy. Posters of some fuckers who are wanted by the country. Will you put my mug in the front, please? That would be lovely. Jump to Vinci, go through my pupils. Links is looking pretty tired while I stare in disapproval. Place a word him on the board, then one more to spread his view along. When I want meat, then reference some shit song. On the wall and lose the test first battle, then bend over to a witch has been reduced to a splatter while this gun if fires bullets bursting into flame. But a phone for a line that isn't made up. No Reddit and foes are dead, but Tess in heaven she then pays unless she dead in hell in time. There's time for me to rest and test vids directly from tracks assembly line. And Tess takes a swing cause some people laughed at her for Jimbo. Then takes a swing, she's great, but judges sure don't think so. She's holding 4 cards while I sit here in the shade as I play the part that got forgotten some fade. 01, that's what it says above my head. I zoom in and out where the background is now life. While this editing is warm and something I can be impressed with. Kind of like these average storming. Watch me go 67. In the face to go until my voice is screen is broken. This reference to my body. The water, this is loaded. Both of my hands zoom out, then I point behind. Then I turn to see tasks from battle that won't come out for some time. Wait, what did I just get a sing? We're stuck here in the vogue of Benjamin and a Sephiroth. Discover the time before you realize what happened. Here's a plane for by hacker that is interrupt my raptors. My rights for a second I hate while this elephant is thinking, what if Eddie have made the CD as a microphone that thinks that this is something to ponder about it. How with links to scrap lines and a post on my cousin. Links is the another battle. Teaser, hope it isn't delayed. Now introducing our guest, special Inquisitor Ray. And the skin is not from him. Now the sky is dark as shit. Fortunately, this bullet doesn't hit where the target is. The battle is under investigation. Hands to the culprit as he turns himself into a fake myth. Can see she did the crime, then the camera zooms in for a serious lie. Begin tested by her, she tries to flee, but she's surrounded by the number 24 and the job. The bottle she's been downing, emanate over because everybody says I won, but she's angry, she's about blood, booze, and a gun. And then we're done. In my own words, mispronounced on purpose for the game. Yes. I still butchered some of those lines. We have one person here I can vent. I am becoming less and less confident in my own abilities as this is going on. And I want to keep practicing, and I want to keep doing these covers because it is ultimately what I want to do in life. But I have just felt so exhausted, even just today. I've done three covers. And I'm already like, and I'm not sure why. I need to just keep doing it. Keep trying to practice my craft, keep trying to do this, because ultimately, doing these live, not just being a voice actor in the community, but being able to do things live, because I want to be a performer as well, and I think performance is more the end goal, the end dream, for me personally. And so that's what I want to do. And I just need to keep at it. I definitely know I can do it. I find myself... I was gonna say I find myself in times of trouble. God damn it. I find myself questioning whether I can. I find myself exhausted in these. I find myself... To be fair, I'm in a genre that is very hard to perform live. I think that's the main thing. I think the rap battles are really hard to perform live. Normal songs are designed in a way... Rap battles aren't designed for performance. I think I can just get that out of the way. Rap battles are not designed for performance. There are definitely a few that are probably designed for performance. I think of Thanos vs. Luna Snow as a very hyper-focused... on a performance element and possibly, yeah, just sort of a musical tribute sort of perspective. But in other cases, yeah, that's enough of me ranting. Enough of me ranting. Give me something. Time to show a heartless sham who passed the above exam. If you want to battle it together like poker, I am undefeated and we don't play jokers. You spit tough, I cut your bluff and come at you. This needs to be enough, it's over. Watch your shoulder, keep your loved one closer. Boom, the blums I throw explodes to take another girl away from you. Where you just late and I profess that you don't know how to handle suits. I'm the lawyer keeping you from teaching Luke your specter flu. Herschel, if that is your name. Oh wait, it ain't, you're just a fake. You took that from your brother, but you suffered with no guilt or pain. The bandit is insane in the brain and that's no lie. Try to beat this when I'm heat is a phoenix, I'm so fly. He be grooming teens, identity thieving for those crimes. I won't give him till we stick him in prison, that's for a life. You're up against the gentleman in this foray with words. You absurd, boast achievements that you haven't even earned. Rising from the passions where my prose will leave you burned. Call it a turnabout, cause lyrically I flipped the bird. Gone with the battles, I'm training with grappling. You wouldn't know what to parlay. Hey, cause for a lawyer, you're pretty defensive when you're getting beaten and tased. I'm amazed, take the credit when your mentor did your work for you. She died, but she still held your hand. I bet you wrote your lyrics too. I don't go woman on your learning love life and don't wait to frame you for a crime. Threatening women over Phoenix for reasons why you're still a virgin at 35. All objections overruled, your games are barely challenging. When I'm through with you, you'll be the one that Maya's channeling. Barely archaeologists make you a piece of history. Did they do that to Leighton 7? That's a cheerful mystery. Such a flawless character would drop a verse or blend. Your honor, I would like to call on Mary Sue to take the stand. Sort the tropes, Mr. Right, it's why you're second best. Act as like your partner, a damsel in distress. My assistant Luke is useful, can call him a keen observer. Maya's kidnapped twice and 3 times been framed for murder. Your riddles are nothing to the case I'm cloven and never be playing your game. Hey, it's the only possible face in the way the story mode into brain age. Come on, you're bluffing, your weapon is nothing but padding and evidence forward. You can't afford to lose, this isn't a battle, it's more of an autopsy report. To that I say objection, you're my copy to the end. Don't step too close to what I spit, you turn to gold again. Solve the puzzle into why you're such a crooked sleuth. A shady lawyer who refused to tell us truthfully the truth. Game! That was not as hard as I remember it being. Flavia! Do you suggest a song for me to react to that had that fast part in it? Yeah, tell me a fast part. I still haven't learned the Stipendium one, but oh my... Choose your character. Oh yeah, that's how those end. Yeah. I wish the instrumental for... What's it called? I wish the instrumental for Ash vs. Yugi was up, because that is such a fun one. Another question, bad start. No, you can't attack card. Dropping all these whack bars activates my rap card. Try to zap spots when your life points are draining. As I'll still you so bad, you have to do it with Jaden. Tell me that's a Travis up and just try to listen. Because I put in all my heart when I send out that magician. So it's funny the professor sent you out on your mission so that he could flip your mother into face down position. Like, gosh damn. How are you, Flavio? Now, I think I started watching this one and I've completely forgotten about it since. I hope you get better, Flavio. Okay, so.
Gadzooks, a band of rhyming knights and I doth go on tour. Pray set ye post the merriment and hark that ye learn more.
I completely forget that the style of speaketh is not just employed by rules card. What castle did you hire out for this? No, I wouldn't even be hired out. You just sort of stumbled into one, didn't you? Holy awesome editing.
Yeah.
Which one of you do I not recognize? No, I recognize all of these people.
Hear the trumpets and the call to arms. One strike of the morning star. First night of the nation. I'm full of maidens. They sing a courtly dance. My men do it back to back to back to back. Home or war in France. They stare in amazement. Blood on the painting scars like an autograph. They got a head, but I severed it. Belly Esquire. They don't know the etiquette. Do it 100 like Henry V. This is my kingdom. I feel the adrenaline.
This is Rustage in their bag.
Move with emotion, cheap with devotion. See me crusading, I'm murdering heretics. They act like royalty, couple of wins, so they sleep with their relatives.
It's the turn of the best, a baddie, the biggest, the pink and blazoned on tabards. My banner scattered the kingdoms. If I'm moving with retinue, no, we match with the quickness. I'm always the first in battle, my armor hard and fitted. Arms to the teeth, pull arm and all sort of equipment. Formation stack shield on my back, so it's harder to hit them. We run them down, I'll grab the quivers, cause carnage at distance. So bring the longbowmen in packs, that's just a mark of the British.
We got names in lights so decorated. Check it, every letter is illuminated. Leaf through pages and you'll see Camelot, it hasn't got a thing on me.
They see us riding like,
They heard the fables,
and watch us fighting like,
we tip the scales.
we so inspiring like,
The holy
the
grail.
legend of the mics of the round table.
If this song was a battle, it'd be the East versus Western philosophy. That's the vibes I'm getting from this. But this is just really fun.
The legend of the mics of the round table.
How long has it been since I've seen someone catch the woe? Holy shit. Holy. You're gonna take me back to my COVID days. Oh my, how long has it been since I've seen someone catch the woe? Oh my days. Who was there? Who was there also trying to learn the Renegade? What was the...
Legend of the mics of the round table.
Curtains rise, there the lights can observe this mic from a church's type. First in line to the chair of the highness, certified, says swear I'm alive. Got a serpentine like curve to the bite, not curse of a right, it's a curse of the blight that should persecute I, that should burn me alive. Just a word to the wise from the Merlin type. Wizard with a pen, wicked in the west. I'm becoming asses, a Byzantine again. Chivalry's dead. All because given to the poor from the rich is a criminal offense. Getting up a spread, dysentery and death still sicker in the head. So this is what I said. Swinging in your neck with a blade on the way that I never say I'm giving in the air.
I immediately want to find the lyrics and do that one. Some genius head has found the lyrics for this one. I'm not sure if this is the specific fast verse you were talking about, but yeah, let me listen to this again. Yes, it is. Okay.
Pounding of drums, the chair of the highness. Curtains rise, there the lights can observe this mic from a church's type. First in line to the chair of the highness, certified, says swear I'm alive. Got a serpentine like curve to the bite, not curse of a right, it's a curse of the blight that should persecute I, that should burn me alive. Just a word to the wise from the Merlin type. Wizard with a pen, wicked in the west. I'm becoming asses, a Byzantine again. Chivalry's dead, all it because given to the poor from the rich is a criminal offense. Getting up a spread, dysentery and death still sicker in the head. So this is what I said. Swinging in your neck with a blade on the way that I never say I'm giving in the air. The pounding of drums, the sound of...
Okay, this is nice. I'm gonna. I've heard. This is my second listen of it. I'm gonna try it.
Round table.
Hey!
The legend of the mics of the.
How is the volume on this, by the way?
The legend of the mics of the round table.
There we go.
The legend of the mics of the round table.
Curtains rise, beloved the lights can observe this mic from a church's sight. First in line to the chair with the highness, stood to fight, so square in my life. The serpentine like curse to the bite, no curse of a vibe. It's a curse and a blight, they should persecute, die, they should burn me alive. Just a word to the wife from the Merlin side. Wizard with a pen, wicked in the west. I'm making an ass of the business name again. Chivalry is dead, only because given to the poor from the rich is a criminal offense. Ilium was spread, this is your death, still sick over the head, so this is what it says. Swinging in your neck with a blade and weight, and I'm saying, giving you the edge.
Pounding of drums, the sound of the horns and forks.
Holy, I like that verse a lot. I like that verse a lot. That's really good.
Back your flags tattered, I'm galloping in on horseback. Swords clash, gallant and valiant, push
record that will make recorded
We
history.
got names in lights so decorated.
Check it, every letter is illuminated.
Leaf through pages and you'll see Camelot it hasn't got a thing on me.
They see us riding like
Hey, hey.
They heard the fables and watch us fighting like
Hey, hey.
We tip the scales, we so inspiring like
Hey.
The holy grail,
This is just the equivalent of a self-cipher.
legend of the mics of the
Round table. Hey, hey, hey.
legend of the mics of
No,
the
no. Round table. Hey, 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 hey.
legend of the mics of the round table.
Very nice. Yeah, I really like fast parts a lot, if you can't tell. So, which is certainly something you'd like to do a self-cipher. I've had so many times where I've told Marauder to do a self-cipher. I would love to do a self-cipher, and I think many different people, if they want to... Like, yeah, so many people, if they wanted to, like, show their vocal range as a voice actor, do a self-cipher. It's really fun. I haven't done one personally. I have one that I've kind of done for a voice reel. Yeah, really fun stuff. And the other thing as well, because people are often, and definitely people that I'm talking to, you know who you are, but people that I've been talking to are, like, asking me to help them just rap, in general. And I think knowing when you've... I will leave the list up as I explain this, actually. Good call. There you go, there's your list of various things. Something that, like, really defines when you are able to rap is being able to do what I just did. Like, listen to a part that I've never heard before, because I don't think I got that far in the song the first time around. And, yeah, I had it in 2 listens, and I just, yeah, latched onto it and got it. And I know that's easy for a lot of people who do rap, but for people who do not rap, that is something that, you know, can be struggled with. So... yeah, I've been helping out someone learning how to rap and wishing them all the best. You see Kirby vs. Caterpillar? Oh my god. I could do it. It's Flavio, how can I say no? I am Kirby, journeyed from the planet Popstar. I'll add a dash of protein, throw this insect in a pot star. Mix it when I spit, it's like down beat, my bars will drop hard. And I've been popping villains where I feel just like a rock star. Stop toss with the flows that I come with, getting so sweet, yeah I know you can stop and get a book with the kids just to help them read. Only letters you're teaching on LSD. We about to the scribbles or drafted by Jim. Math your lyrics and handle your gimme. You like to swallow a planet and spit him. The most you can ruin is a family picnic. It's another level that would lead beat. Mama told me to eat my green greens. Maybe quit chopping on the sweet things, cause I'm only power diabetes. Only less than 7 days to leave this little pest to raise, but all you can take is the bottom of my shoe, and this caterpillar won't need to play that. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. Then a hungry little caterpillar awoke to eat this beet. Educate tykes on the basics. Check it, taking 8 bites at an 8-bit. If you want to be the same size that my fame is, then wake up. You're living a bigger dreamland than your game is. Start a fight with all 6 of these hands. Fly with a D raps. I don't need the power to burn this loser. Your home is a nightmare and you're Furby Krueger. Very hungry caterpillar. When it comes to ransom Miller, creepy crawlers keeping baller. And how much this track for dinner? The moon is flatter and I'm flyers in the room. I'm much harder than you and I was spinning my cocoon. Feel like a beach I could tear through, but I wouldn't even come just already chewed up. So my body go to go and restore the chunk of chubby. I'm gonna take it a core kid. Kill a beer like a triple D and a cannon and a legacy for decades. I've been nibbling my little bit. My job is to educate the toddlers. I pick the 50 million sales to my copy ability. More taste gone cause the gourmet chopper. You're pretty fat, poor platform based topper. Do another sickles to your vision got lost. Every cycle I can tell that this ball drop. Beyond crystal shards, yo. As even Eric Carl knows, this consumerist will get booted quick when I bring out the marks flow. Art shows, you're not so special. See, I'm little paper all stitched together, please. You can bite me with that creepy sun doesn't shine. There's a not so human centipede too crappy to mimic your life in a spot. If I try to suck you up, I die on the spot. I shrivel and survive with a life of a god. Even let there be light in your Bible, they plot. Got a feeling once the craft is filled, and can't get the streets living host to your dead. But if I am right back at you, the USA will have to censor me again. The plot must have been drugged up, man. So I'm smoking your Alice in Wonderland. You may be revealing gaming beginners but catering for kids. I'm the pillow. Oh, the second cleaner all flows and knocking until they suck. Then we're just another Kirby, none of them left collecting dust.
Like the cycle of life for Kirby's reached the full stop because he just got destroyed on the mic.
Call that a curb stop.
Who won? Who's next? You decide the next.
Thank you, everyone. This is such a fun battle to do. I've never done this battle before. Let's see. Blackpink. No, that's not what this is. Name's Jugo and Ashima faces shot at mags, but now I got the mags to shoot the disgraces. The fashion niece is gonna wipe what's left of powder off my face like she's future foundation. Giving deadlines, I have a gift that's origin who the headmaster is. Only the dispenses the blue as a hair like you're fucked into vibe cause of one big tailing. You make it simply close and when your friends on the clock on way to photobomb them. If it's your ADC that attacked you damage, you still carry loads of trauma. The voices in your mind haunting you. I get got to my brainwashing you. Sounds like your sister, how your dad's adopting it. You guys kill each other like your fathers did. Imagining dragging your cups to the flood has been I a shimmer and a gleam. Makes blood pops and it's forming like soda and jinx. You owe the misery to me. I'm hitting your eyes, I'm shooting you up like Silco under killing school life. Have fun sleeping with fishbones. That shit is mastermind high when the zapper says hi, so they can't recognize you're back in case 5. Second gate tried to come back as AI, but your body was ordered, got hacked when you died. Hope like I'm lured by positive vibes. Try to shit on me, see how long you survive. The student council still got some mothers pissed. I killed a counselor, fucked up a government. She hates her existence. Who can blame us as nobody loved her? The remnants took out her womb. You should have done that to her mother. Hey, red chick, take note so you don't forget this. You're tracked in a sector like Tetris. This fight's like your birth, cause you're gonna fucking regret it. Lower classes in the trials, but don't know half of the trials are based in the lower class. Get straight from the slums, now I fold these fries like the coders. Set the most from track. The Sanic is sending an analyst. I use a pen to kill when I get excited. Watching you go break down as a gift from with wounds like your ex is sided. Into the left with a pill over up until you look a hard left. You're all about fancy mechanics now, right? Cause you don't have a hard left. The switch I do over I'll still soon. Cause based on you the dude slick with goomy. Once I take it to right, scream as I scoop it. One more thing taken from you by silver spoons, bitch! Get the crap of this attention whore Kramer. Forward. Fourth graders. You. Oh my god, no. Hold, I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. Papa shows life's a fabrication.
Just when you think this fantasies, I come to the skip like it's fantasies. Struck it like the reserve, cause leap you so I get my points to your cops, then knock it off. And you're fighting, it's got a violent, so violent at the one step to violent. That gonna take me, I guess, man, it's just that gonna need one way you're burning a bridge. I have French is why you're not dead in. Born a curse is why you use X-Tag. Gotta stick that a tweet up and you couldn't. See how many get last out with truthful and follow my moves if you value life. Or you watch more than my little clan could die. Shimmer factory you vandalized. Now thanks to you, it's vandalized.
You set off this fire and no one got a habit of making stuff toys blow up. Ultimate Preston, I blast off, shoot for the aim for the head, I'm on caps lock. I get banned with just one look at my chat. Look, that's your model taking off like a hand. Was making me laugh cause your candy got canned. Once it's a Mookie had replaced you. Don't you know the blue hair goes and raise you? You're crushed into heaps of pain, so this jinx. What we do could never be the same. Here's the thing. I do have a Monokuma. I do have a Monokuma impression in me. It just hasn't come out for a very long time. That was not it. That was terrible. But I used to be able to do a really good Monokuma. It's really hard for me to do. And I used to be able to do it a lot more than I do now. Wick has sent me the Butterfly song. I have very much seen the Butterfly song. I like the Butterfly song a lot, but I have seen it before. I think a lot of people could do Monokuma. You just need a high voice. I can't do it anymore. My voice is fucked. Something I respect about Snakebite a lot. Like, no matter how old he's getting, because he's been in the community for a long time, but he can still go back to that like high-pitched voice. Shout out to Raichi. Alright, I need a break. I'm gonna do an easy one. animation versus anything. Gumball Watterson versus Baldy Voldemort. Oh, no, Gumball was it? I would chew you out, but the rules won't love it. And if you think it's playtime, let's get jumping. I'ma show you the ropes, cause you just don't got it. Find a world of math is amazing. When I neutralize the acid trip with the basics. Please mind the dress code, so it's going rabid. Take a crack at Penny, but you bet it's a catfish. You're wrong for the sum of it. It's time for your punishment. But we'll have to exit the hall, because I'm running this. Take it on the double cheat. It's not just my quarters that are shiny. Ball so hard that the bullies wanna find me. Listen to the teacher, pinching out these measures of length a kilometer. You're bothersome when talking about his mommy's love. I think Darwin won. Obviously, her favorite water sun is the water sun. What the what? You're like totally bald. We went from principles covered in head to one or none at all. Your game's a little older, try to join me to spit. The best enjoy it while there's still time to make the most of it. Stuck in the jam, you're too weak. You got less pixels than Darwin's new feed. To me, it doesn't matter. You get mad at every question I guessed and got them wrong cause I didn't pay attention. I'ma record this book while I'm staying in detention, and then I'ma leave you in the tape we're playing endless. I'll give it for your hand in the air by taking attendance until you're malfunctioning. Wasn't one of your inventions. You're like Slenderman's copycat at his day job. I mean, it totally had you gadget to face off. Your school isn't up to code for your lame students, sir, but for Ivan, I wanna see your game do it. Gumball, you got the question wrong. Study harder. Don't flunk out or you might end up like your father. Because your career, I hear every door you shut. If you're lucky, you'll be working with your mom when you grow up. You're only significant by my approximation. As the problem child, you're the whole denomination. So when they round you up and cut you off like truncation, that's a common factor taken out of the equation. This dude sucks up your shiny head and lets it air dry. Don't you lecture me with that single file hairline. Got no class, so drop the act of warden. Cause you're no staff, you're just a mascot horror. Hardly added polish in your Kickstarter, you robbed them. If I can count your polygons, you're probably a problem. Another crappy game the world forgets and avoids, and this time it's please let the glitchy mess in the void. I was doing fine and I screwed up the last line. But yeah, that's a pretty easy one for me to do. Such a good beat. I agree. Beat choices are awesome on Eddie's side, always. No, okay. There's been a battle that I've been annoyed that, like, we were discussing this in, during the Hitster games and whatnot. And I'm so annoyed that not enough people know this battle, so I'm gonna do it. So, I don't care. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it a lot. We're doing it. Listen, it's the $100 Fontaine faint upon for you might be good at killing, but your people skills fall short. You're scary looking off-putting, don't know what your problem is. Still pale and sickly, guess you never took a doctor trip. I'm award-winning, you would fold on the stage to be an actress. You need to have emotional range. So messed up from all the senseless hurt and tragedy. Runs an orphanage but can't adopt a better personality. Past the pack of tissues crying about your family issues. Think about how this affects the kids. Didn't bother, did you? Always skipping town, never around, leaves any violent joy. We find it court fooling is you should be paying child support. Miss Marino, what do you deem a misdemeanor? Deceiving your people and then proceeding to be a diva. She lost the plot, struggling to save Fontaine. It's run by a con, so she treats her title like a cosplay. Youngest leader of my house, you're ancient and you struggle. Mine's run out of proportion, I'd hate to burst your bubble. You lay me shoddy, didn't professionals for prophecies. Not a mascot of sinking her backlog of apologies. Not to leave the battle if you feel you're losing it. But a magic trick like fire, but you're the real illusionist. Face the bleeding truth, is your failure's ego truth. You want success and peace included, cannon cake and need it too. Boring, your performance needs working. Don't think I'm just gonna let you win. You know, like Flurry did, murdering your best friend's dog as you weren't as loyal. Carry the burden with you, no wonder your blood boil. Pass these guilty verdicts, executions if I say the word. Sue you into the dirt and you were let to do the paperwork. Now you'll wash you out like a spider down the drain. And when I end up on top, that's the icing on the cake. Love to point fingers rather than grabbing a sword. You jump to conclusions running a kangaroo cord. While you convict the innocent and screw this straight and further, you make it easy for me to get away with this murder. The blood on my hand is what abolishes my chain. Negligence that's lost on to a watery grave. Even your godly side wanted to die for the throne. Now you're washed up and heading straight to the retirement home. Like, a lot of people didn't like it or didn't know it, and I liked it a lot. I'm not even playing Genshin. I know there are some battles I just straight up can't do. Snatcher versus Kakalada is going to be one of them. Just because of the voices. I've tried and very miserably failed Muto vs Moon Knight. You think I was going to cover the insanity that is Microwave? I would love to cover Microwave. I don't have the beat for it though. Hold on. Okay, Retnik beats. We're doing beat searching.
Push my buttons, will start the timer. Pause some rhymes, can cause a fire. Busting out meals in college lights. It's like it's high when I'm dropping the mic. Refrigerators in the face, to get your famous. Teleportations, just placer from on my turntable. And I'll be earning my first place, yeah. You ain't sick. You.
Alright, 164 by the looks of it, so let's go there.
BeatStars.com. BeatStars.com.
Okay.
You just make me catch a cold. Microwave is nuking. No Indiana Jones. I'm standing above you. My rap is the number. My pencil and numbers can match you enough. And I look through the cabinets. Get all the papers. I'm ripping the words. See, I'm about to break it down. Bring it.
Hold on, Flavio hasn't seen... Okay, Flavio, you're in for a ride. Hold on. I do just kind of have to show you this.
Push my buttons, will start the timer. Pause some lines, it cause a fire. Busting out meals in college nights. It take time when I'm dropping the mic. Refrigerators and a face, look at your famous. Those rotations, just place from on my turntable. And I'll be earning my first place, yeah. You ain't sick, you just make me catch a cold. Microwave is nuking, no Indiana Jones. I'm standing above you, my rap is the number. My pants with numbers can match you enough. And I look through the cabinets, get all the papers. I'm ripping the world, see y'all love to break it down. Bring it on, spit it hot like 1100 gigawatts. Out of refrigerator parts, huh? Tipping frost into it to the pop food or you, that's how I run a bomb, huh? Who is this? The refrigerator's running fire. I like to say goodbye today to you and call that a microwave. Then I'm popping off, understand I'm bomb. Like an naked bomb, never run it, fucker, set it off. Bow, bow, let him frost, never talk, the picture, let it fall. Rinse and call it, that's on. Fucking nuts, hooking rhymes in a pocket, writing headline and stop it like it's a fucking light in the humming time is shutting down now. Yo, listen for the beat. That's the final sound you hear after your lowered underground 6 feet deep.
Chill down, you're in
It's
the
the freezer
freezer
section.
Stuck in
Done
a
like
cold
old
spot
spot.
like the meals
Memes
you're
you're
sending.
sending.
Your lines didn't laugh like the memes
Memes
you're
you're
nested.
nested.
Your heat subsides in my 0
Degree
degrees methods,
method.
bitch. How you say you have fire when you can't flame properly? Bitch, you roast as much as an easy bake oven tea. Having beef, now you're after meat if it's a fucking hamster. Waves packing heat, now it gave me fucking cancer. You'll need an urn to keep this worthless piece of furnace free from me. Cause see my hypothermic versus we'll just leave him freezer burn. I'll treat my flows like ice. What I spit out is solid. Toss enough, you'll watch the frost's bite. That's how we'll drop the mic.
Bitch, I'm an MC with a dub and an EVE. I stay ET, you change the creases like 80 scenes. I make plasma fame's easy, huh? Talk about flows, got fire waves. Like your belly yours like an ice cube tray. And LED's the light you make. Well, mine is hot and shining great.
Hey, I bought it, bitch! That's a walk-in fridge!
This box is getting frozen like a TV dinner packet. You want writing that sticks? Then get a fucking magnet. Ain't going all out with the screen door. I'm the chorus rapper, call me Freezer Bore. Got that freshest lines, cause they're us and ice. Helping guys in the kitchen while you're just feeding dorms, cause they fucking eating poor. See you walking past this place, you'll find my frost will blast you way inside. Your walls will crack and change in size, no cross-contaminated lines. Since I'm sick and you're not like icicles, I sure got that drip the freshest dude. It's a cold war and you are getting nuked.
Let me be clear, microwave won, and objectively, but oh my god, like this is rap. I honestly wish more like creators and more battles tapped into these kind of pockets.
BeatStars.com.
Not sure if we'll find a beat for that, because it's just, yeah, it's hard. BeatStars.com. I'm just gonna straight up ask Trip and see how we go. Alright. In the meantime, All right, let me educate y'all on peak.
Oops, I realized I made many laws at any time of my game. Go get your author to make you forget this day. Cause the fucking brain can't remember the olden days. Having beef, I can't be tamed. Why?
Check the name, I'm called the game.
Dark Souls on the hardest game that's known to players round the globe. We found his out the go while you're out for those who gotta know. Brain, mind, I'm memorable. You can't erase these parts. Stay right in your origins. I believe you'll die behind my bars.
Now this is a moment I don't wish to have dimensions for the other forms of you must be better rappers. I would rather wipe the record of my recollection like the winners of your game. Cause your worst enemy is dementia. With a broom I swept the planet and soon they forget your ass in favor of a better rapper. No more of this game out to burn out the brain. I'm shutting down the power to turn off the game.
For 1,000 false memories, you sure got the nerve, yet those lines don't connect.
Did you forget your verse?
And you're not in first, your followers have your placement mentioned. When they see something different, they say,
Hang on a second.
I got to explain all the constant misplaced thoughts in your brains are always wrong and fake. Now you're lost in a way of your players who got to participate in your impossible game. You and them are both one and the same. When it comes to rapping on this track, I gotta say you lost the game.
An incredible battle. Some peak right there. So here we sit. Waiting for someone to request something, as you can see on this side. Is microwave versus refrigerator on this list? Hold on. If it's not on this list, I've committed a crime. Microwave versus refrigerator isn't on this list. Okay. Oh my days. Hold on. Hold. I hope someone has the lyrics for this. Microwave versus... Ah. I'll have to do it another time because Genius doesn't have the lyrics. But definitely putting that on my need to be calculated side. Microwave versus refrigerator. By Triple. God dang it, Genius. Genius being the dumbest thing has to be the most ironic. That's fine, we can do other things. You'd think it'd be the most highly regarded thing, but no, it's worse than Wikipedia, so it's... but someone has sent me a cipher to react to, so I'm going to... do a cover to Wear Out My Voice and then get to it. I like doing this one, okay? This one flows. This one flows.
I know it took a long time for this battle to drop. Now I'm booting Big Ben since I ran on the clock. You see, I lost my voice, couldn't rap, couldn't talk, cause I was too fucking sick. Is that any shock? Whenever it's in a good kidding, this time I will get silly. You're jealous a bit, living in copy of this city. Yeah, I've been real busy, you know lots about that. Don't want you changing the dust basement, they can water my plants. I've been smiling when you disappear, I swapped the putt for green, man. This dropout isn't winning here, this time Wukong gets payback. But it makes sense, you'd win, blazed by your supporters. If you like it with no work, that's round, it's fighters and coasters. You win a suit chip, a bunch of ladder back, y'all don't know what extra 2 feet. At the handicap spot, it was effective shooting. Butterflies as a mascot. Like yeah, cause teams do rap you damn long. When you pen the draft, such a pirate last round and them against the damn scrap demo man. You ain't be holding with the homie like a month. You soup the dumping whips and going. It was real bro trust. Need to be invest in roll stocks, invest in roll stocks. I bet my home on you. Thanks a whole lot. Had to break down, made the break for it, and then grip were broken. Their investment left your mood stuck in the press. So you barely got a shelf providing as your verse was gone to just your rose. Your own blossoms off stealing people's flowers. Stop, please be open to Bible such a food. You're not worth it, so you religiously dodge text. Hate reciting verses, you'll be a schizophrenic. Thank me for taking that chance. You struck down in the spotlight, but I gave you the bat. Doesn't slave you, you asked us to write the same fucking draft. You only claim you don't count cause most of your labor scrap. Ooh, failing unless my those lines moving more than their last who's throwing. I'm like, I'm the new you, but I'd like to be truthful. They will forget the old shit, even if news improves though. Wait, but we're talking about blue sheet. I don't depend on if we ghost event. We ain't the OTM, but you was owing. Right? Landlords are so objective. Like your old they just speak to no one, showing your whole life and never get your horse, but first win. It's always open there to boost your man. Where's the drop? No, you never feel my shoes, so you settle for my socks. You're the vivid for bombing, will die in cramming for colors. They call you the new me. You're the new money. Try to recap your magical rabbit to gain back hype. Drove a thunderbolt, cause you can't take the same place twice. Love you, Mose, but this wasn't close, so I'll see you in a year. When I do put down the coaster, go get me a beer. No one saw that, it's fine. So, I can say this. For school, I interviewed a bunch of different people. Gamer was one of them. The only thing I'm allowed to say, because I just want to bring up the Eye and Thunderbolts, because he explained that to me and I want to laugh about it. So, it's based on this poster. Because Gamer completely skipped over the IMAX and just thought it was, there's no Iron Team, but there is in Thunderbolts. Look, there are certain things I can say from those interviews that I will laugh about. Alright.
Just a reminder, you never come close to me. You stuck at the bottom is how it's supposed to be. You know I'm very powerful, easy thing to admit. But the thought of you succeeding continues to mess with me. I'm not very fast unless I'm riding on my surfboard. Yeah, I'm the fastest one here for the record. Reputation to a boat around the place. Fastest into any race, you're never passing through my threshold. I'm arrogant, impossible to get in. I know I'm better, so I never fit in. I might take them all the way like I'm a Glockland. Backhanded compliment as I compare to Green Goblin. I'm lucky to be here, infinite poker chips. Our rivalry is more rich than money trees. Eagles very prominent, like I'm Vegeta. While you catching up, unless I'm at the finish drinking margarita.
On the map, let's go, it's time to dive and wave so fly, especially when driving. Got it all night, it's the time.
Okay, so one thing I immediately want to point out, please have the artist on the screen when they're rapping. I have no idea. I know you put the names at the start, but like, who's rapping? I don't know. I'm not checking. And usually there's like an indicator on the screen.
My life gotta go fast, gotta get the right time. Get past them all, I got a job entire crew. Jet storm, we got a rendezvous. Wait, and now we getting past the queue. Get the picture? No cropping. Leave stitches, we mopping. Back there, yeah, we mobbing.
Like, you could have told me this was a younger garbage gothic and I would have believed you.
We go fast, no stopping. Hey! Swallow the pill, yeah, this is not a drill. I'm on top of the hill and I'm making a mill. They're loving the swag, they think it's all so chill. I'ma take the crown, instead of standing still.
Out of my way, I'm in the zone. Can't break me, these bones hollow. Shoot the whole crew down, leaving you all in the smoke. One true victor, and it's this road. I got the power, can't none debate. Well, I ain't got brains, but I lack restraint. The bigger they are, the harder they hit. Check my wings.
You could remember it from the introduction at the start. Look, I think that's an unrealistic expectation to have of people, but here we are. Okay, let me go back. Mint the Fox, Solar Rick, Poltergeist, Jenny the Mercy, Dax Velocity Music. Where are we up to?
Can't break me, these bones hollow.
Hello! No.
The whole crew down, leaving you all in the smoke. One true victor, and it's this road. I got the power, can't none debate. Well, I ain't got brains, but I lack restraint. The bigger they are, the harder they hit. Check my wingspan, albatross legit. Back down, hit the jet, slid a wave. What we do, we run amok, can't enter the race. Don't expect to win, coming up short, let the slaughter begin.
Flow wasn't as
mission, no issue because I solved it. Percussion, I don't care if it kills you or more. Let the clock tick tock, dispose of you kick rocks. Finish line, get crossed, I'm on top, no options.
I ain't talking medicated, but I'm on the chart. You want a play, want a cane, know that I have the heart. No going back and restart, I'ma just play it all smart. Appreciate the effort pump, but don't you know I'm the art. I'ma talk to shit you're not doing like Nintendo. Car looking like a tweet, I'ma break your engine. Just so you know I don't care about your opinion. I'm a king of the jungle, but you better listen. I'm a star, I'm a legend, and I must be wrecking. Tricks any, I'll beat your time in a second. Leave you in my dust on the track, I'ma whip it. Slowly to your face, live your life being fretted. Turn invisible, got a shield on my back. I'm exceptional, on the beat like I'm Mac. It's impossible to beat me on this track. Chaotix on top, man, that green talk is smack.
A little messy with the flow there. I think there's some... You need to get going for dinner, you'll be back. That's okay. You can go back and watch my reaction to this later. It's fine. The flow not as tight here. I think like there's just like some things that... Yeah, just some things that misalign. It's cool, there's just some things that misalign.
B rank B and I'm coming in high. Here's the stinger, I'm a bringer as I'm taking my spot. I'll be floating like a butterfly, you can never harm me. Alarming, first place is going out to Charmy. Helmet on, honey, stick it to the racetrack. Space facts, beating on past, feel the pace slap.
Especially ciphers that all just carry the same beat. I'm 5 verses in and I know there's a 6th one on the same beat. And it's like... If there's nothing overly... Like, it's cool, but I'm not a Sonic person, so this is kind of... I don't want to say boring. Uninteresting. Just for me personally.
I would never take that team. Chaotix, taking on any enemy, animal or robotic. I'm an ace, high flyer, rocking yellow and black. You can wait, I'll inspire while you stay in the back. Not a bait, a live wire when I need to attack. I'm too great, I'm on fire, you can't even react. No freebies, but shit.
Also, and this is just a musical thing, you have the bass and like the drums down here, you got a boom, and then you have one voice that's all the way up here, and there's nothing in the middle, and it makes it feel really empty.
Get freebies, leave these fiends shaking like they got the heebie-jeebies. Leave it to the BG, I'm staying alive.
Nice.
Proving I'm the best racer to ever come from a hive.
Best get out the way, detectives out to play. Yeah, I'm the baddest croc that ever made it out the bay. You see me on the track, I'll leave you fighting over second place. I need to come in first, cause the boys got some bills to pay. Lean green whip, got me drifting through the trenches. Got the gold chain drip, ladies slipping in my mention. Don't need to keep no grip or feeling tripping. Count your blessings, Team Chaotix, we the best up on the scene. You better pay attention. Yellow whistle, I'm tearing up the pavement, you can feel the tension. Beat the monsters blasting when it turns the corners, pure aggression. Way I'm ripping through the cups, just know the view at your discretion. The case will list it as a homicide, and yes, the cost of weapon. Wait, Team Chaotix, I got mob ties. We the best detectives that you'll ever want to handle your crimes. I'm along for the ride, the truth can run, not hide. Best believe that we the team that you gon' want on your side.
Some messy stuff there, I think that's the best one. It's a bit repetitive, yeah, and it's also just like... I don't know how to explain it. I really don't know how to explain it. Okay, mic drum, the Vespel, Wick the Witch. I was wondering why you wanted me to react to this. Wick might prove me wrong here.
The purple purpose coming through. Get out of the way, you roadkill. Dance with the devil, your time is due. Get go feet, we going downhill. The track, you better
not as clean.
They be ready, the foot of the gas and the body start dropping.
Samey, yeah. And that's sort of the thing with ciphers. If there's not different, like, if there isn't different characters, I guess, because even in this, like, the fairy tale cipher, the dragon cipher, they have different franchises and things that they can rap about. When it comes to ciphers, and I guess I can extend that to nerdcore in general, you have, yeah, just one person rapping on the same topic the whole time, and if there isn't some sort of storyline carrying it, you are just kind of rapping about a character and doing a rap battle verse that is 64 bars long, and no one wants to hear that. Or maybe other people do, just not me personally. I'm a rap battle person. I like punches. I like stories. I like, yeah.
Bitch, we deadly, 6 feet deep, ain't no need for a coffin. Fall with the 6, you learn a good lesson. I'm victory, the soul, ascended to heaven. No chasing the stories, there's bloody and gory. I highly advise the viewers' discretion. The rest won't stop, so the game, I'm feeling it. The killer's a game, and the game's about killing like a lethal finna. But the blood starts chilling with the shade in the eyes of the gleeful villain. You can't stop the psychopath, there's something wrong on my cerebral. I can crush the strongest will. Once I swap, will make them feeble. Maniac, making people meet the maker. Bitch, I'm evil on this track. I'm the king of popping off. Bitch, I'm regal. I go 95 in the school zone. These my streets that you wrong, you won't see no sympathy. Straight pain is something that I condone. I'll ruin the session and fuck with the function. Run with me can cause it the function. Me and the game, we live for the.
You did not pronounce half those words.
Something that I condone. I'll ruin the session and fuck with the function. Run with me can cause it the function.
Can cause a defunction. Yeah, I pick up on your word mistakes.
Me and the game, we live for the jumping. Me and my game, we built for the structure.
I'm the leader of the 6, and you know I be the best. Cook my bars up in the kitchen, they be calling me the chef. But when you step in up to me, it's your life I'm gonna reject. Think you've had a piece of me, shoot a missile through your head. But let's get focused on the track, the one we race and the one I rap. Try to breeze by me out, nah bitch, I ain't cutting you no slack. Throw a power at your ass, leave you trailing in the back. Yeah, them skills you fucking lack, ain't doing shit against Big Zav. Hey, give me a second, cause it's time for me to reload it. Pump up the gas, I be spitting on some flow shit. Let's up the bar, you ain't moving with my motion. Sky space landing top of my bars crashing like the ocean. Oh shit, you is not ready for how I roll shit.
Swear lines do not make your rhymes better.
Thinking you can stop me, please, you must be trolling.
What is it? What is this Zavok voice? Look, I don't know Sonic. You're just gonna have to tell me if these are good enough.
I'm a big body, you might break a couple bones, and then I'll take the gold. My wheels never stop rolling.
Alright, are we ready?
In the front lines of the king, you got the pawns. And this time in a single hit, we will not be stopped. Because sure enough, when on the track, we've got bombs to drop. See all of our names in the standings like, we're on it, boss. Army's making history, only showing which a pawn starts. When you go and get is second hand, that's certain before the war starts. You need a sign that the weapons we're keeping ain't whip. Then check the pawn caliber, 308 win. Catch a beam, laser wisp, all we see is diamonds. Have a team unequipped, calls for reassignment. Been fine since 03, bet newer miles the agenda type. Unlike us, what we say is not from an assembly line. Our powder in the roster's no surprise, call us shock absorbers. No matter our species, force of the hog, we still give no quarter. First minions making you take your place on the pecking order. Not sorry, your loss is what the doctor ordered.
Oh, I don't know where I don't know if I like where the doctor ordered line was placed. Nice going, Wick. There's some really fun lines in there. I don't know if you wrote that, but there's some really fun lines in there. My complaint is the same as before. You have the like you've got that sort of beat, and you have Wick's voice, which is all the way up here. There's still very much a mid-range that is not doing anything, and you tap into some cool flows here and there, but there is not, the beat is not backing you up on that. It was pretty neat. It's just, again, I'm not a cipher person. So, nothing against you, Wick. I do think you have the best verse on this cipher so far. Maybe second verse. But, oh my god, my phone is dying. I need to see the chat. I need to see the chat. But, yeah. Wick, absolutely respect you what you do. I do just think this cipher and this beat and this concept has done you dirty.
Stage and a racist tsunami, the way that I'm changing the pace of the wavelength. Will be champion, I'll be tasting the pavement. One segment begins on his brilliance. That be me erasing and putting anybody in a secondary replacement. So take a auto use the newest model, but I do and proudest for we looking forward. Sailings, racing, acceleration, figure the zoom look warm, but a blaze of fashion, fit the rule tie, yours, but the pace of breaking. Limited, going to somebody, hopefully, say your prayers.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Secondary replacement, so take a auto use the newest model, but I do and proudest for we looking forward. Sailings, racing, acceleration, figure the zoom look warm, but a blaze of fashion, fit the rule tie, yours, but the pace of breaking. Limited, going to somebody, hopefully, say your prayers. Acceleration, figure the zoom look warm, but a blaze of fashion, fit the rule tie, yours, but the pace of breaking. Limited, going to somebody, hopefully, say your prayers.
Oh, it's sped up. Let me look. I want to. No, you can't speak that fast. I think there's a level of speed that I will believe. And that is not one of it, but it is cool.
Acceleration, figure the zoom look warm, but a blaze of fashion, fit the rule tie, yours, but the pace of breaking. Limited, going to somebody, hopefully, say your prayers. For the Holy Ghost, get against Father, first to follow, there's appointment. Now one, a problem, done upon my one that it's a start upon the fall, the flow, the code, and win the highest honor. Pretend back step and get a seat that is similar like a victory, celebrate to the emperor, state of faith, and a find for the honor, and a copy, the cabinet, run, one, the side for the ghost of the catalyst. Yeah, kinda underestimated, kid, because of the decision, manifesting in a metaphor, they made a match. Better back when you enter into my territory, resident, and make us up a space in number 10. Out whole team there is gon' rise up, no bleach, that tea go white now. They fears it in the where island, you might drown. Call the cracker, freaking call the calculated, competent, creation concept, calibrate, secondary and commando. With the time over driving again, Tolan.
Because here's the thing. There's a level of speed that I will believe that was good, but there's so much auto-tune and like that is sped up, that is auto-tuned, that is so ridiculously like computer handed. I don't know how to feel about it.
The race and a rap and I'm killing this track. It just two, you know for a fact. And a knapsack full of tricks, yeah, no need for a run back. And I'm only getting better. But a trend than a blue better. When I write down to the letter, a real go good. I never heard of rhetoric. This figure can't speak with the best and the better. Your ability to fail is only outmatched by tree. That's a good pass.
The fast part is kind of cool there. I think you just need more confidence with it.
Yeah, you don't stand a chance. You won't last.
Also, I think I just saw a typo.
With the best and the better. Your ability to fail is only outmatched.
Yeah, capacity has 2 A's.
Match by tree. That's a capacity. Yeah, you don't stand a chance. You won't last. My stick to it. Tenacity. Cross river crossroads to make a difference. And I have one thing to ask thee. Why is this guy's whole thing speed? He's not even as fast as me. As for the rest, see yourselves out. Cause I'm the best. Not even a jest. I exist. Only to test the rest. Are you not impressed? This egg will scramble for the finish. If you are worried, you should be stressed. You only infest. You are a pesto. I'm the winner. Who could have guessed? Even when I walk, when I talk, reach for a clock. My speed is locked and I won't stop. Do a little rock content. See that my ops aren't even locked in, man. What the fuck? Is it opposite day? These are the Wests of eating an egg with a piece of cake. You made the mistake. I step right up to the robot talking. Hey,
breaking up the legend. I'm a toxic competition. I fuck up your whole world. Just you wait.
Who are we up to? Metal Sonic is Poltergeist again.
I've been ambitious on a mission, I'm a sleek assistant. When I crack the code, I'll know it all. I've been ambitious on a mission, I'm a sleek assistant. When I crack the code, I'll know it all get to fruition. Bitch, I'm on your turf like a minin. I'm despicable as super.
Minin?
Your bang, all you bitches are predictable. Pull up automatic, let a chopper kill the pitiful. Pull the kill switch on and shut you down like digital. Push the pedal to the metal, I'ma let the bodies try. Score a saddle with them rebels, they gon' put me on the spot. Clip a bitch like this shit's metal, I'ma let her brain pop. Rock and roll and keep it steady, fucking bebop, I'm on top. I'm feeling of the fucking, yeah, I'm feeling. Sending shadows, staying solid, ain't no metal gear. I don't like it when they pose. Poses staying losers, I'ma hang him in and gallows. Cross it past with me, will leave you on your deathbed like an overdose of metal.
Nice. It is time to go supersonic speed.
Pando killed the beat.
Got the advantage, feel like I planned it, feels like I planned it. I'ma go manic, fucking mechanic, yeah, I'm gon' manage. All of you vanish, put you in panic. Made out of gold, yeah, I don't need you back. I be too cold, yeah, they're waving the flag. See, I'm a garbage, I don't need a bribe, but I do what I want. Pop out, so we so late talking.
So I have a few problems with this. Alright, let's go through a few different things. A cipher you're meant to get different people on how... I don't want to... I can't think of a word that works here. how overconfident do you have to be to put yourself in the cipher 3 times? That is my... Especially, like, throw yourself in with everyone else and with the finishing act as well. And that's weird. Number 2, there have definitely been fast raps on this. So to say supersonic speed and then be the slowest verse of the whole cipher. Also, the autotune is not doing for me.
My God, bitch, I don't need a bribe, but I do what I want. Pop goes so we so late talking hard. So I hop in the darkness, causing confidence, I step so hard. It's super shiny, yeah, it's super sonic. You think you is better, I'll beat you regardless. How do you lead? Yeah, I'm not legend, hammer bitch.
Even like, I'm in the league, bitch, I'm not legend. Like, League of Legends, why are you making a League of Legends reference? This isn't League of Legends.
No, I'm gonna take it. Been the coolest skill, leave you forsaken. Leave you a second, you cannot escape it. Watching me, everyone who doubted me will see. This is who I'll be. The savior of the sword is gonna take a lead. I'm falling free in the wind, free to be me. I'ma take the win, I know I can get under your skin. I'ma crack that shell, I'ma come in and spin. I'm feeling the mind in the wings, see sheen. You know I'm iconic, I'm taking my rings. My speed super solid, my power is chronic. Accelerate quickly, you know I ain't getting this speed.
Stop talking about speed when you're the slowest one in the cipher.
I'ma use my force, it's on you, but I ain't talking short. If it all rated to set and you go, I'm a free rider, I'ma win this course. Number 1 in this type of space, undefeatable when I'm in this race. Find my firm in this hyperspace. Fuck them rivals, I'ma keep it straight. I'ma put in it.
Also, this is the same beat as Light Yagami versus Isaac Newton, and it's tripping me over.
To this the final price, and I leave it bleeding, bitch. I feel like I'm toxic. Explain my no man like it's Jujutsu Kaisen.
Why is there Jujutsu Kaisen here?
I've been in Street Fighter, ain't talking in bison.
Why is there Street Fighter?
I think it's me like hell on a leg. Demons this time on my power increase. Can't get at my level, I wish it was take. Next time I come back, I'll be fully unleashed. It's Poltergeist.
And ending it with it's Poltergeist. Like, oh my days. I have so many problems with that last verse, along with the rest of the... along with the rest of the cipher, but oh my days. Look, ciphers are not my thing. That is the ultimate point I'm going to make here. And there are some flows that I definitely don't agree with. There are some flows I definitely don't agree with. There's a lot of messiness. Having the fastest verse being sped up is ridiculous. I think some of that is possible. But I grew up trying to learn verses and things that were sped up to be faster than humanly possible. I think the example I'm going to throw here is the world's fastest rap by Rumi. Not the K-pop Demon Hunter, Roomie, and Rumi official. And that just doesn't work out, because there's also a level where there's a level of speed that becomes... You can say it as cleanly as you want and have it said every single syllable, but there becomes a point where speed becomes indecipherable. As for Wick, I did like your verse. I think there was some really good stuff in there. But, yeah. Ciphers are not for me personally. I do see why you sent me this. Ciphers are not for me personally. I think I don't usually watch ciphers just because if there's 10 or so people all, like, rapping about the same franchise and not doing anything with it, it's just so annoying and gets annoying quite fast. There should not be sped up fast verses. There should not be awkward flow fixes. Flow things here and there that, I don't know, I personally don't like. And ultimately someone should not be on their own cipher more than once if they're not trying to do something different with it. And that is my opinion on that. The verse was not sped up. Even so... Can we go back to this verse?
Rolling. Carson.
Where is it? After you.
Get it second. We see that new rosters of minions.
Sage and a racist, tsunami the way that I'm changing the pace of the wavelength. Will be champion, I'll be tasting the pavement one segment because of his brilliance. That be me racing and putting anybody in a secondary replacement. So take it, take it out to use the newest model, but I do and proudest for we looking forward. Sailings, racing, acceleration, thinking the zoom look warm, but a blaze of fashion, fitted the rule tie, yours, but the pace of breaking, limited, going to somebody, hopefully, say your prayers for the whole.
Rest of that, I'm entitled to my own opinion. Okay, if this is not sped up, I applaud you heavily, but I will still... And I'm apologizing for saying that it was sped up because it does just sound very sped up. There's a sort of like high-pitched frequency that happens when you speed up vocals that I can kind of hear here. But even so, I stand by my point that there's a level of speed where it becomes indecipherable. And this right here...
Acceleration, thinking the zoom look warm, but a blaze of fashion, fitted the rule tie, yours, but the pace of breaking, limited, going to somebody, hopefully, say your prayers for the pace of breaking, limited, going to somebody, hopefully, say.
Limitless, go with the stamina, hopeful to win it.
Race and acceleration, thinking the zoom look warm, but a blaze of fashion, fitted the rule tie, yours, but the pace of breaking, limited. Looking forward, sailings, race and acceleration, thinking the zoom look warm, but a blaze of fashion, fitted the rule tie, yours, but
That's also not what that says. Hold on. Just how Sunko's voice sounds. Okay.
Doing proudest for we looking forward. Sailings, race and acceleration, thinking the zoom look warm, but
thinking to do is fine. Thinking you do is fine.
Blaze of fashion, fitted the rule tie. Looking forward. Sailings, race and acceleration, thinking the zoom look warm, but a blaze of fashion, fitted the rule tie, yours, but the pace.
That is not what he says. That is not what Sunko is saying here. That is not... Hold on, let me check. I'm checking something before I do something stupid. I was trying to check the pronouns and I can't find them. Anyway.
Proudest for we looking forward. Sailings, race and
Yeah, no, I'm fine with doing this. Let's...
all of the disappointment now wanna pay it for the whole yours manipulation, thinking the zoom look warm, but a blaze of fashion, fitted the rule tie, yours but the pace.
That says... Sunko says gain here.
Sailings, race and acceleration, thinking the zoom look warm, but a blaze of fashion, fitted the
gain.
rule tie, yours.
And then there's this.
The pace of breaking, limited, going to the hopefully say your prayers for the
Does Sunko say better?
Sailings, tie, yours, but the pace of breaking, limited, going to the hopefully say your prayers.
Yeah, better isn't said either.
Yours, but the pace of breaking, limited, going to the hopefully say your prayers.
Limited, go with the stamina, hoping to win it, say your prayers. Better is not said. Better is not said. So that's the other thing as well. There's extra words and like things that aren't actually in the rap there. Obviously, this is ridiculous.
Acceleration, thinking the zoom look warm, but a blaze of fashion, fitted the rule tie, yours, but the pace of breaking, limited, going to the hopefully say your prayers.
Limited, go with the stamina, hoping like it is possible, but my critique on it is that even if it's not sped up, it feels like it should have been. Because that level of speed is kind of weird. Again, why would you go that fast for the sake of no one understanding you? There is a level of speed, and this is it.
Thinking the zoom look warm, but a blaze of fashion, fitted the rule tie, yours, but the pace of breaking, limited, going to the hopefully say your prayers.
Where no one can understand you. And there is definitely... Look, it's definitely possible to do fast rap and make it, like, legible, but... When it becomes... There's a certain speed where it becomes. I'm just gonna throw this at you. Tell me how much you hear.
The falls in his songs for the start of the syllables. He's spitting this, swindling all you simpletons, repeating this and just as again and again and imminent. The basic like a wagger with a chest filled with silicon, cause he's impotent, ripping up the minute. Better than him, a sever his head off and bloody my machete. Turn his brain to spaghetti with a mess. He's left us reminiscent. I'm a premonition of his Armageddon and his prison in the battle of the devil versus God. The devil never wins you credit him, and in the end is evident.
Like, you can kind of make out what they're saying, but there's a level of speed where it becomes ridiculous. And that is a level I never want to aspire to. I think 12 SPS is around about the limit where it becomes understandable. So yeah, no disrespect to Sunko. I just think that level of speed is kind of weird to be doing in a cipher. Or to be doing in anything where you want to be heavily understood. And the subtitles don't match your words. You didn't realize this would start a whole thing? I am passionate about my speed. I love speed, but I do think there is a limit. You can understand you need a little time to process it. Yeah, and the other thing is, well... No, I'm not going to go into that argument. That argument's redundant. Okay. But yeah, it is sort of a stupid argument from someone who likes fast rap, but I have my standards. It is just a petty argument for me, and I apologize. Apologies to Sunko. You did great with the speed. The other example I like throwing at people. Like, there is definitely... See, you now have more questions for me after the stream is over. Stream can kind of be over at any point if you want to get questions out of the way. Wick, add this to the diss material. Yeah, do it. Yes, in conclusion, I am not mad at the speed, I'm confused by it. For the most part, it has mostly just been you two. And that's kind of just been the thing. Like, I think one other person hopped in once, and that was Verminator, in 10 minutes when this started. And for the rest of this, it has just been Slavio and Wick. And I question whether I should be streaming to the internet. If two people are watching, and I... Only reason you don't want to spoil things that's not out yet, that is fair. But if there is an entire thing that is just straight up... Then again, there's only 3 of us. I think I will end the stream, because I do not... I don't know. This is really fun, but I feel like if this just between the 3 of us, I could do this in a Discord call. It still gives others like the FOB channel the chance to join. For the last, I want to say 5 streams, I don't think anyone notable has joined. I think it is fun to have some friends here and there pop into what we're doing, but I could do that in my own personal server and still get the same amount of people being like, hey, this is cool. Overall, I felt really exhausted. It has been fun, but I have felt exhausted by a constant show that I put on that I could give privately to the people who care. If that makes sense. And I do. I like doing this, but it feels so slap in the face. I enjoy this a lot. Thank you, too, for being here. I just don't know I don't want to give up on it either. But it gets to a point. No. I don't know what to do. I definitely don't want to give up on this. This is my passion. This is my dream. This is my goal. But I also don't know. Flavi, if you track me down, that only makes it worse, because then you have to do it with me. But yeah, I like doing these. I do. I like going on here and doing covers and doing reactions and doing whatnots. I just don't know how to get this to more people. And I don't know how not to feel like this could be something we could do personally. I'm not giving up Hitster. Like, you'd cover battles with me? Where do you live? I will fly. I am getting passport photos taken soon, and I will fly to wherever the fuck you are. And then drag you back with me. But FRBGG is not going away. I think the game shows are good. People tune into them. People watch them in hindsight. I enjoy playing games with people. I also want to keep doing these. I don't even know what I'm arguing about anymore. I want to do this. You live in Chicago? Okay, hold on. Let me check where that is. Chicago maps. Okay, I see it. I see it. I'm gonna scroll out. Well, I'm doing prom and trying to blow up in Chicago. You know, Lynx is near there. Meet up with him. Like, I've never understand. I want to meet up with people. I am in Australia inherently, and Australia does not have a very big nerdcore community. Australia does not have a very big nerdcore community. I met one person in person that I'm getting into the FRB community. But on terms of the FRB community, I know Schlop is here, I know Walk is here, and I want to, like, go out and meet these people. And again, I've said it before, the dream is one day to find Schlop, bring him back here, and do a cover stream with Slop. But I know there's so many other Australians in FRB, just casually here and there. And I'd love to meet up with them. I'd love to do something different with these streams. Because it's not that I don't want to keep doing them, it's that I've personally lost the motivation to keep doing it. And we have burnout. So I'm working on the next game for FOBGG, and this game is called Anomia. And it is a game about being called on at any time, having different cards and having different opponents. Having different opponents to basically quick time events at any time. And so I have some ideas of sort of what I wanted to get out. I could probably think of a bunch more franchises for like that. I think book character battle is kind of just a good one to use in general. Also just like just like stock characters and opponents for them. Snake voice roll, but you could also do like what else can you do? Blank voice roll, like Baldy voice roll. A bunch of people have voiced Baldy. Steve voice file. Like, this is... Simple stuff for things like this. And you... If you have, suggestions, throw them at me. But yeah, I need to make, I think, 92 categories for this. Before I can start setting up this game of Anomia. As you can see, the normal game of this is... And I could share this because it's a game that you can't be spoiled on. It is kind of just... You're not going to be ready for it in any case. But you have these cards that are like toothpaste brand, zoo animal, orchestral instrument, that you have to, like, yeah, quite swap name. If two people get the same symbol, they have to try and say each other's things as fast as they can. And that'll probably come down to typing in Discord once more. But, yes, that is the next game that I am working on. I'm working on Anomia. I have a few other things in mind. I have been trying to message gamers to see if I can get the assets for the Super Mario Party game. I could absolutely do... I could absolutely do second place from Game Changer. I do just have a bunch of ideas for the game shows because I like the games a lot. I want to do Fuzzy Logic as well. You may not be ready, but you can still mindlessly prep. I also just have, like a standard game show. I want to try and find FRB voice actors for, and I want to do it like Just Gamers early game shows where the parts are done individually, like I'm on call individually with them, doing their rounds with them, and then I compile it together as a video. Yeah, I have a lot of plans and a lot of ideas for the different game shows. I am ready. Have you seen my... Yeah, look at these games. Look at these games. I'm going to point the camera this way. You can look at all these games for a hot second. So these are my shelves. I don't think there's anything remotely bad in this corner that I'm not supposed to be showing. So these are my games. This is my shelf of games. I know it's crazy to look at in person. But... Yes, this is my shelf. This is all the different games that I have. And there's definitely a bunch of different ideas that I can do, that I can pull. And I'm not particularly... Like, I could definitely name a couple different things that I could be doing. But as always, if you have any game ideas, throw them my way. So, if you have any different ideas, throw them my way. I am very happy to receive game ideas. I think the next thing I want to do is I just want to start recording parts for... Yeah. I think I want to get the album done, but I also want to juggle game shows at the same time. It's weird. So, I just want to have a bunch of games on the backlog that at any time I can, like, spin a wheel and go, okay, we're playing this game with these people, let's go. And... yeah, that sort of ends out well. There's just so much potential in making games out of rap battles. So many. I would love to do... Again, I would love to do Fuzzy Logic. I think Fuzzy Logic would go awesome. I would like to do Anomia. Anomia would also go awesome. I think there's just a bunch of games that I want to do. Yeah. Herd mentality might be fun. I'm sort of just looking over here. Can the microphone can hear me? I'm quite close to the microphone, even though I'm facing the other direction. Yeah, no, it looks like I'm staring off into space. There's nothing that way. The text is that way. First impressions might be funny. We can get like voice actors to do various voice impressions, and we see who does the best impression of various characters. That'd be fun. I think I want to do that combined with the single round 101 stuff. Yeah, just a bunch of ideas for the game shows. It'd be cool if it was one of those drawing games that people would have to guess what battle we're drawing. By little doodle we make, I forgot what it was called. There was a number of different drawing games, but the most common, most well-named one, I would argue, is Pictionary. I would say Pictionary is the name of that genre. It's the name of the game that's defined the genre. I think 5-second rule could be fun. I'm embarrassed to say that because I don't like 5-second rule just inherently as a game, but it could be fun with rap battles. Hues and Q. How do I make Hues and Qs would be fun to do with rap battles. I just don't know how I would do that. But yeah, I don't know what to do. I am in a constant position where I just sit here, I keep making, I keep working, I keep being on these streams and covering stuff, and we have some great, fun, supportive people who are willing to do that with me. I think one of these days, this could become a... I have to hop off, do a chore and join a battle rap call in a second, but I think there could be an opportunity where this time becomes a game stream. And even Thursday becomes a game stream. And Monday nights, which is different for people on the other side of the earth, I know, but the Monday nights could become a game stream as well. I think all of these streams, thank you, Wick, for being... I was going to say thank you, Wick, for being fire. Which is cringe, but here we are. But yeah, I want to keep doing this. I'm going to keep making streams. I'm going to keep doing the stuff. And I don't think burnout can exist in a world where people are very supportive of it. And I always said if there was two people like watching, if there was like one person in the room watching what I do, I'd be nervous probably. But I am very happy with just like even that one person supporting me. And I'm really happy about it. Why is there now 4 people? I'm getting into the like the nitty and gritty. That's why you can't be tied down. Yes! Not Flavio getting rebutted before they wrote the line. But yeah. We're gonna keep doing what we do. Yeah. Ooh, does Genius have the lyrics for this one? Genius does not, that's fine. Alright, do we want to join the conversation or the argument that's happening in the server? Apparently Eddie has dropped a small like audio bit for their next battle and everyone's arguing about who the voice actor is. I want to join this conversation. I'm curious to see if chat wants to. I love you too, Flavia. Much love. Oh, sure, okay.
To just get a piece of my patience, deep frying bacon, tossing and turning in bed at night, trying to sleep with my wake, and dream of a day when a suction cup lady might like you enough just to peek at your feeble to wink like a crazy. Did you disgusted and drive away far, roll down the window and forget who you are? Let me take no chance, and all have stepping that oregano dance. A pepper on the pressure, I'm shaking with both hands. A pedal to the metal on meddling bone heads.
See, now I have no idea. Holy rap, though.
To just get a piece of my patience, deep frying bacon, tossing and turning in bed at night, trying to sleep with my wake, and dream of a day when a suction cup lady might like you enough just to peek at your feeble to wink like a crazy. Did you disgusted and drive away far?
I also have no idea. Okay. That's totally Stoops.
Down the window and forget who you are.
There's a certain level that makes it Stoops. I think it could be Stoops. I also think it could not be Stoops. I see the arguments for both.
Let me take no chance, and all have stepping that oregano dance. A pepper on the pressure, I'm shaking with both hands. A pedal to the metal on meddling bone head.
Yeah, there's... Ugh. That could be Stoops. That could also not be Stoops. I see both arguments. It's very close to Stoops. Crazy. Okay. The flow is fire. The flow is indeed fire. Trying to think what else I can do. Wick, probably. I believe in Eddie's reach. I think Eddie has an insane reach and reputation as a creator to get a lot of people. And I could absolutely see the official Suction Cup Man being here. The real question is, I've never done this before. I'm just considering it now for the first time. If I like, I want to see if I play my piano if you can hear me. I would like to recommend this awesome book. It is an awesome book. It shows a lot about life and a lot about, yeah, things. Read the book. It's so faint. Oh my god. I have a piano! I can play the piano! Can I turn the real question is gonna be, can I turn the camera to show the piano? There's like some stuff here, I can move out of the way. This part is in the way, bottom. We are makeshifting the screen. Okay. What's a good angle? Like just here. If it stays there. If it doesn't stay, I don't know. I inherently just have a broken camera, so that's a good angle. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he can play rap battles on the piano. I'm waiting for chat's reaction / recognition. You remember me sending the first snippet of that beat? Yeah! It's such a good beat though. If I just like go through, because you can like record like sounds and stuff on here. So if I go through my sound book, I can probably find like other... Oh my goodness, I can probably find like other things That'd be cool to do. How long is this? Is this the actual full... Holy shit, it is. Okay. Are you ready for an acoustic cover? We're getting an acoustic cover apparently because this piano has got a battle. There we go. The piano has decided to play. Oh my goodness, I can't even get the camera back into the spot it was before. Come on. Close enough. So, I could just press play on the piano and we do an acoustic cover. Let's get it. I've never done this before. This is fun. Okay. See, you don't need to like pay Patreons and do all of that if you can just play piano. Animation versus anything. Eric Cartman versus Charlie Brown. Draw. Oh my god, Cal, shut the fuck up and listen. Just found the first June that celebrates Christmas. That's right, Cal. Mel Gibson tried to warn me. I'll have to fuck his mom tonight. I heard she's pretty horny. Charlie Brown, was it? It must be really tough, living with both depression and leukemia. So, if you really want me to apologize, come on down to South Park and suck these balls of mine. Bitch, I'm dropping bombs just in case you couldn't tell. Like Imagination Land, only peanuts full of shells. Even Matt Stacks, my packets on Cal's mom. You fucking go back. This battle is my job. Long Christmas edition for poor children like Kenny. I've seen comics stand on their own better from Jimmy. Well, my job here is done. You're totally boned. So like your actors at puberty, I'm going home. Someone tell Linus to see who I'm stuck with. He be thrilled to finally meet the great pumpkin. You two are alike. No, not that he's racist, but you're so insecure that you need blanket statements. If you want attention, start by ditching the mask. Not a fans of raccoon, cause they keep digging your trash. You're crying censorship. None of us care about by the new race speech, new specials on Paramount Plus. With the hate speech you're dropping, of course your ratings are bombing. Now you're just chasing the profit and saving face like Muhammad. You can't take a joke and your politics are backwards. Good grief. At least Kanye's a good rapper. I inspired the show that you copy all the time. You even stole the Simpsons side in gradual decline. Now you're middle of the road. You lost track of what you fight against. So it makes sense you'd end up living on the side of it. Charlie, you make him mouse here. What a zinger. Didn't expect so from the kid in love with the ginger. Look, I know it's hard and dying of cancer, but I'm here to tell you taking your life is not the answer. Don't try to hide it. I can see it with your face. Everyone in your family thinks you're a fucking disgrace. And I bet that your weight something they bully you for, cause you're big bone like me, except way more. So take 2 chins up, Charlie, don't give it the fear. Who cares if you haven't been relevant in 56 years? Who cares if all your friends secretly think you're totally lame? Who cares if all the girls that respect you are totally gay? Damn it, I know it's so hard, man, you gotta hold on. This middle-aged mom would miss you so much if you were gone. Me, I'm nothing to live for, but dude, you gotta let it go. No, Charlie, don't do it, no! Help is available, Charlie Brown. Just go to your local psychiatrist and get it sorted out today. Hey, where the fuck are you going? Hey, come back here. Hey, fuck you. Go ahead and do it then. I don't give a shit. Fucking asshole. You guys, I'm going. Oh, for fuck's. Why don't you pick on someone your own size, you object? I'd say you're too round to be a blockhead, but now that the shrink has arrived, you might shrivel. Given your rhymes, I'll pick at your mind for no nickel. I'm guessing it all went wrong when your mother slept with so many wieners. You moved into another that left her, and he was so happy with his new lover till you turned him into chili and offended to your brother. You were repulsive free. Nobody would love you in their right mind. Someone so hidey to hide and then get us some iodine. All your friends think you're an anti-Semitic ogre. No wonder Kyle hates you. Pork isn't kosher. You're worthless. Utterly and completely. Gonna sugarcoat it, cause then you probably eat me. Here's my final 2 cents. This counts for the winner. Spell it out, Charlie Brown. Wait, was I supposed to say something? Charlie Brown, you were supposed to deliver the punchline. Haven't you ever delivered on a basic setup before? You wouldn't know a good setup for a joke if it walked up and slugged you. I've seen you mess up things before, Charlie Brown, but this right here is unforgivable. You're hopeless, Charlie Brown. Completely, utterly hopeless. Good grief. Still going. Awesome. Okay. How are we feeling about that? How did that sound? I've never, like, sound teched or tested this before. How did that sound? That was good. Yay! Okay, we'll find. I'm gonna find one more and then I'll probably end the stream, but we'll see what I can find. What battle is that? That's Excite Bike vs Metal Slug. I don't know that one, so we will. That's a song. What's the song? I don't know. How does a bastard, orphan, science fiction samurai become the biggest seller in a $1 billion franchise? Damn right, you're quite a high talker, Skywalker. But I'll beat you in the double sign. I am your founding father. You used to be the piece of the for trouble, but you became a burnout, just like your aunts and uncles scattered your scattered verbs while I'm working in the high court. Come on, piano. Admit I have dismissed, sir. He thinks that he's the shit and that he's hit with what he's this, sir. I know our families are both of our passions, but you just want to take your sister to the room where it happens. Both have big battles, the broadest without a claim. But when it comes to dudes, you got the stormtrooper aim. Ham was hammering on Hamilton. Couldn't handle the candlestick. Your wife already burned you for me. Alexander Anakin. Battle man, I'm owning it. The Force man, I'm honing it. When I took my shot, I got the Death Star exploding. It's quite hopeless pick of only motivation to be famous shit. Leave me whipped like every single slave you shipped. Let's squeeze some breast milk with something to raise a glass for. We brought the music specials. Wait, that's right, yours trashed yours. No telling the amount of ticket sales can match my Tony. Should be calling Bieber's picture because you would never owe me. Yeah, taking the effect of a mess of effective, I don't be right to correct. We're not equals, I'm the USC pickle, the stuff in the my friend will never forget. You Disney bitch, I'm the bitch behind Moana. Go private show with White House folks and features with Obama. You'd look to see big kids of losers living with their mamas. Spewing religious drama, giving child actors trauma. Make the New York shit post on politics across the world. You're the AP history version of Gossip Girl. Still pissing apart, I've got a space between planets. What could you possibly do to me? Raise my taxes? That's why I've adopt your engine plan to make progress. But no wonder since you got lost following your political compass. I mean, you let your son get killed, you made an enemy of Jefferson. You're picking fights on your own side and shit talking your president. History's a hurricane where I find most depressing is lawyers' legacies confined to unfilled dresses. Senators like the life of shambles died in a helpless state. I don't need the force to make Washington turn in his grave. And that's gonna be it for the stream. Thanks for coming in, everyone. I just realized why it's going on for so long, by the way. I just realized why it's going on for so long. What's it called? Hold on, I'm gonna pull rank and see if anyone gets this. You're talking a lot for FRB's most inactive kid. Guess I can look niche of again. I forgot what your talent is. Says he, you're the ultimate game show loser. First time I bet you need a comfy shitty computer. Talk shot, put balls, but you're the one who's acting dense, dude. Call me Danny, then turn in the vote against you. Sorry that I'm irrelevant, but I guess it's your own fault. Your only friend in the server was your own alt. Okay, now it's the end. I just wanted to... I'm gonna check chat to see who knows ball, and then I'm gonna end it. But yeah, thank you so much for coming out for the stream. It's been really fun. No one knows that. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. It's not an audio only either. That's the crazy thing. I know a Battle Week doesn't for the second time, so. So, that is going to be the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for coming out. I need to get my motivation back very quickly, but otherwise,